Good morning, sunflowers. It's Mrs Bevilacqua here, and welcome to your number lesson for today. So what are we learning today? Your target for today is this. I can count objects to 10 and match them to their numeral, which means number, their written number. And in order to do this, you need to know your numbers, 1 to 10, which I know lots of you do know how to do that, and carefully count objects. Here is a tens frame. How many red counters can you see? That's correct. There are 6 counters, 3 across the top and 3 across the bottom, and altogether that makes 6. How many counters can you see on my tens frame now? That's correct. There are only 2 counters in my tens frame. How many counters are in my tens frame now? That's correct. There are 6 counters in my tens frame. Today we're going to play a game of bingo. What I would like you to do is get a piece of paper from your learning pack and a pencil and a different colour crayon or felt, anything you can get your hands on. And what I would like you to do is look at the screen and write down these numbers. Have you got them all? Make sure that you do. Pause the video now and write down all of these numbers, because Elephant and Turtle need your help in playing bingo. And I will explain everything on the next slide. How many dogs can you see? That's correct. There are 2 dogs on the card. Can you find number 2 on your piece of paper? Can you put a cross through it? Just like mine. So we know that we've used 2. Okay, how about this one? Count all the cakes in the cake tin. Pause the video to give you enough time to do so. Then, when you've worked out how many there is, have a look on your piece of paper to see if you can find that number and then cross it out. Pause the video now. Did you manage to find it? That's right, there are 9 cakes in the cake tin. There are 3 sets of 3, and altogether that makes 9. And here is number 9, and we're going to put a nice big cross straight through it. Lovely. Well done. How many buns can you see on the card? Count them up, pause the video, count them, and then when you've worked out the answer, find it on your piece of paper and cross it off. Pause the video now. Did you work it out? That's right. There are 6 buns in the picture. And here is number 6. Let's cross it out. How many cookies are on the plate? Pause the video and then count them up, and once you've worked out the answer, find that number on your piece of paper. Pause the video now. Well done. Did you get 4 cookies? Well done if you did. Let's cross out number 4. Here's number 4. Oops, it's a bit of a funny line. There we go. Take a look at the dice. How many spots can you see on it? Pause the video now so it gives you time to count them. Well done. Did you get 5 spots? You did, well done. And did you manage to find the number 5 on your piece of paper? Let's see if you did. There is one number 5. Let's cross that one out. And did you spot any others? That's right, it's right over here. Number 5 over here too. Let's try this one. How many pigs can you see? Count them up. Once you've counted them, find the number on your piece of paper and cross it out. Pause the video now. Did you work out the answer? That's correct. There are 3 little pigs. And here is number 3. Did you find it? Let's cross it out. There we go. Who is winning? That's right, at the moment the turtle is winning because he has crossed off the most amount of numbers. I wonder if Turtle is going to win. We've still got some numbers left to find. How many does my numicon represent? How many holes are there in my numicon? Pause the video, count them up, find the number and cross it off. Did you manage to find it? That's right, there are 7 holes in the numicon piece, so it represents 7. There are 3 on one side and 4 on the other. And let's see if we can find number 7. Oh, where is it? Tricky. Haha, here it is. Number 7. Well done. Cross yours off if you haven't already. Okay, take a look at the tens frame. How many counters are in the tens frame? Pause the video, count the counters, and then once you've done that, find the number on your piece of paper and cross it out. Have you managed to work it out? There are 10 counters. It's one full tens frame. There's 5 at the top and 5 at the bottom. There are no empty spaces. So we know straight away that there are 10 counters in the tens frame. Now, what does a number 10 look like? That's correct. It's got a 1, so it's 1 tens, and 0 ones, and it's here. It's a 1 and a 0. Let's cross it out. If you haven't already crossed yours out, cross it out now. Who do you think is going to win? That's right, I think Elephant's going to win because she's only got 1 more number left to find and the turtle has 2 numbers to find. Okay, this is going to be, or it could be, the decider to find out who is the winner. Is it going to be Elephant or is it going to be Turtle? Let's find out. What I'd like you to do now is I'd like you to count the pencils in the pencil pot. Once you've worked out the answer, find it on your piece of paper and give it a cross. So cross it out. Pause the video to give you enough time to count them. Did you work out the answer? That's correct. There are 8 pencils in the pencil pot. There are 4 in one and 4 in another. And that makes 8. And did you manage to find number 8 on your piece of paper? What does it look like? That's correct. We've got 1 number 8 here. And did anybody spot another number 8 anywhere else? That's correct. It's right here, look. Okay, so we're going to put a cross through that number 8 too. Lovely. So that means we have a winner. That's correct. Elephant is the winner because he has managed to cross off all of his numbers on his bingo card. Well done, and thank you so much for helping me. Now it's your turn. Have a go of playing bingo with somebody in your house. Write down 6 numbers, any 6 numbers from 0 to 10, and then ask a grown-up to say a number, and if you have it on your piece of paper, then cross it out. Okay, so how do you think you did with your learning today? Did you manage to meet the criteria? Did you manage to count the objects correctly? Could you recognise your numbers 1 to 10? If you said yes to both of those, you met the criteria, you're a happy face. If you still need some practice, you're the face in the middle. And if you still need some work, and that is fine, that is the reason why we come to school and we do our learning, because even I learn all the time. I have to learn lots of different things, and I'm old and you're young, so it doesn't matter. And if you still need some more learning on it, then you are the thinking face. Well done. Whatever your self-assessment has been today, you have worked really hard. Don't forget to share your work with us in school. It's always lovely to see all the work you've been doing at home, and I know lots of you have sent work in already. You can do this either via WhatsApp to the school mobile. You can email me and send a photograph of any of your work, or you could post it in our new post box outside school when you're out on your daily walk. I look forward to seeing your hard work. Bye-bye.